Without a doubt. It can keep the opposition off balance. The second unit doesn't mimic what the first unit does in certain situations, especially off breakouts and entries. So they do something different, and it's valuable when they're clicking. And tonight, obviously, they got the winning goal. It was important for them to feel confident. I think we kept them out there a little longer than we would have normally, but they deserved that time in some of the other power play situations. So good for them.
One member of that unit specifically, Andreas Athanasiou, seemed to have a lot of jump in his game tonight. What have you seen from him in his 2 games back in the lineup?
Well, the first one, it's difficult to come back from what he went through. Not being able to train basically at all for 2 weeks is a tough thing as an athlete in any sport. But to come back and be able to integrate back into the lineup, I think speaks volumes about his ability to skate and his quickness. And today, I think we saw that a little bit more. He has quick hands. He has quick feet. That line was dangerous. Ahmad's playing with Wagner and AA. There's some speed on the wings, and Ahmad's can move the puck around. So we were happy with the minutes that they gave us.
Thanks, Todd.
Next up is Carlin Baith.
Todd, Dustin Brown plays in his 1200th game tonight. He said he's better than he was when he started, thinks the game better than he did, but there's still a lot of room for him to improve, he thinks. When you look at his career, what's his ceiling, if he even has one?
Well, he's, the thing that I think about, I've been up against him a lot longer than I've been with him. And I can tell you the 80-some games or 90 games, whatever it might be that I've been here, I've enjoyed it a lot more on his side than standing there watching him play against you. And you can see why he's had such a great career. He's competitive. He's been able to adapt and change. And I think that's one of the biggest things for an individual that's played that long is understanding how the game is played, study it a little bit, figure out how you're going to be effective in the game, accept change. And our group as a whole has done that. Starts with the 5 veterans that we have, and it works its way down. But there's nobody more senior than Brownie, and he's getting rewarded for a lot of things that he's doing well right now. And, it may sound strange, but we actually took some things away from him, which is never easy as a veteran player, and that would be penalty kill. And as a result, I think he's got more pop in his legs. And would he like to be out there? Of course he would. But he's got more pop in his legs, and he seems to get more done without it. So good for him.
Thank you.
Next up is Lisa Dillman.
Yeah, Todd, following up on that, besides having more pop in his legs, what are you seeing from Dustin specifically that maybe you weren't seeing at times early last season or even later?
Well, he gets it now, and he's probably no different than the rest of the guys. When we came in, there was a huge change for the way a lot of players have played in the past systematically, but he gets what's happening on the ice now. I look at the power play. He's been rewarded with a lot of power play goals and points. Some adjustments over the summer that we thought would help the power play in the zone. He's been able to capitalize in those situations an awful lot. But the big thing is he's still having fun playing the game. He really is. It's miserable when you're losing. When you're winning, doesn't matter how old you are, you have a lot of fun doing it. And he seems to be doing that right now.
And secondly, how would you assess the comfort level of Sean Walker in his first game back?
I thought he was a factor in the game. His legs were good. He'd probably tell you he was a little rusty with the puck at a few points in the game where he could have made some plays, but we're just happy to have him back. He means so much to our team, and getting him and Matt Roy back into our lineup makes a big difference. Now, again, I said this before, and I'm not discounting what some of the guys, the young players, did when they came up. Strand and Clegg and Toby and Mikey Anderson, they all pinch hit. Even Dermy, when he's in the lineup, they did a really good job of playing. But getting those two back into the lineup, it just solidifies our back end a little bit more.